Well, here's a nice piece of shit. Anyone know that reference? Hi, welcome to Purple Couch Sessions episode 5. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude because I've been filled with a lot of gratitude lately and love, and I'm grateful for all of the people that have reached out, whether they're reaching out with their condolences or they're reaching out to share their own stories. I am blown away every day about the messages I get. I get a lot now a lot more than I used to, I would say. A lot relative to me. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that because, first of all, you guys, you know about my mom already and stuff. And I know I've posted about this, my grandma and my aunt as well at some point, but I don't think I've ever talked about it in these videos. So the week before my mom died, my grandma died. It was her mom. That day was actually one of the last conversations that I had with my mom. I called her just to see how she felt about things, about her mom dying, and then a week later my mom was gone, and then like a week or two after my mom passed, my dad's twin sister, Maggie or Margaret, she went by both, but my dad's twin sister passed away, and he's 64, so she was also 64. So that was it was a rough time. It was like a 3-week period where I lost 3 very crucial people in my life. However, I will say this: I didn't talk to Maggie much. We were great when we saw each other, but Maggie, my dad's from the UK. Actually, specifically from an island called Jersey, a very small island, and so I didn't really see her much. I would see her every 5 or so years if I could get back there, and then my grandma, I hadn't seen for several years. She lived down in San Diego, but we just were never really that close. But still, we would talk every once in a while, and she even came to one of my shows like a few years back. But anyways, I suffered all that loss, and I know that I've mentioned that before, but I've really been mainly talking about my mom. So, but yeah, I am getting messages constantly about my mom. The other day I went on her Facebook page and like posted from her page, like, hey, this is Jason, Sherry's son. No, I hadn't done this yet. I'd only posted on my social media, so I'd had access to her Facebook, and I posted. And I was surprised at the amount of people that did not know that she had passed. And I literally said in the post, I apologize if this is how you're finding out, because it is. I mean, I know I'm the one facing all this, but these people are now grieving too, and some of them are asking what happened. Some of them found my videos and are just really heartbroken. And but regardless, I've read a lot of the messages so far, and some I haven't been able to respond to because it just does get. It's not only is it a lot to respond to sometimes, but it also takes a toll on me. And I have been offering myself up as a person that will talk to people, or people have been sharing their stories with me, and I've said, hey, if you want to talk, you can message me, and generally I try not to take on too much at once. And it's just my advice. It's not, there's no, I'm not a professional, obviously, but it is, there are days it takes a toll on me. And I had one of those days last week where I had like 5 people in one day. And look, this is not to blame any of those people. I'm not going to mention who they are either, but I had like 5 people in one day, and I was so burnt out. I think I was in bed by 7 p.m. that night, which is very early for me. And but I was exhausted physically and emotionally. So I just want to let you guys know that sometimes I do get that level of exhaustion, but I do really still want and appreciate your messages, and don't stop sending them. They help me. I cry tears of joy sometimes. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I smile. I love hearing stories about my mom, especially ones that I didn't know, and especially ones that are nice, and I haven't really heard any bad stories about my mom, other than the bad things I found out post her death. But as far as the people go, and far as it goes with the people telling me their stories, that's been really sweet. So I just wanted to say I'm grateful. That's all I wanted to say today. And so, thank you. I love you guys. And don't stop believing. Have a good day. Take it easy.